Good morning, my dear student. On the behalf of KTHM College, Nasik and Department of Chemistry of this college, I am Dr. S.R. Loveday welcomes you to the lecture on polarographic analysis. Student, in previous lecture, we discussed the electrode system employed in polarographic analysis. We also discussed construction working, advantages and disadvantages of dropping mercury electrode, which is employed as a working electrode in polarographic analysis. Student, in today's lecture, we discuss the instrumentation of polarography. As we know that polarography is a linear scan voltammetric technique performed in a quiescent analyte solution using polarized dropping mercury working electrode and pool of mercury as a counter electrode. Polarography, that is a technique of voltammetry performed in a quiescent analyte solution, and therefore it allows the use of mercury electrode for electrolysis process. In polarographic analysis, there is electrolysis cell. A sample solution is made a part of this electrochemical cell containing dropping mercury electrode and pool of mercury as a counter electrode. With linearly increasing potential, this sample solution is electrolyzed by using these two electrodes. A potential at which sample undergo either oxidation or reduction is its identity, and the current flowing through the cell during the reduction process is proportional to the amount of analyte present in the solution. Therefore, here when we electrolyze the solution in such a way that the plot of current as a function of applied potential tells us what is in the solution and how much it is. That means both qualitative as well as quantitative analysis is performed by using a technique of polarographic analysis. Polarography instrumentation. We know that in polarography there is requirement of electrolysis cell. Electrolysis cell, that is called as polarographic cell. Electrolysis cell with dropping mercury working electrode and pool of mercury as a counter electrode. Sometime here a saturated calomel electrode is also used in the electrolysis cell. Second component, here there is a requirement for a system for removal of dissolved oxygen from the analyte solution. Third component, a electrical circuit for application of linear DC potential. And the fourth important component, that is a recorder for obtaining a current voltage curve, that is called as polarogram. Therefore, this is a requirement of the polarographic cell, that is a electrolysis cell containing dropping mercury electrode and pool of mercury as a counter electrode, system for removal of dissolved gases or dissolved oxygen, then electrical circuit for application of linear DC potential and a recorder. Apparatus for polarographic analysis. The polarographic cell consisting of a saturated calomel electrode as a reference electrode, then a dropping mercury electrode as a working electrode. There is again a provision for a inlet and outlet to pass the this is the excess of mercury present at the base of the cell is a counter electrode, excess of Hg present at the base of the cell. This is a DME. This is saturated calomel electrode. This is voltmeter. Here, these two electrodes are connected through galvanometer and the The excess of mercury present at the base of the cell act as a counter electrode. This is saturated calomel electrode. This is a dropping mercury electrode. There is inlet and outlet for nitrogen. This is a galvanometer. This is voltmeter. This is a resistance wire. This is a power supply or battery. This is a shunt for adjusting sensitivity. This is a apparatus used in polarographic analysis. Now we discuss each component involved in this apparatus in detail. First, upon the electrolysis cell or a polarographic cell. Electrolysis cell, now it is called as polarographic cell. This polarographic cell consisting of dropping mercury electrode, working electrode, a small spherical drop of mercury drop. Small spherical mercury drops are generated in the body of solution that act as a site of the for the reaction. The area of this electrode is about 0.05 mm square or square millimeter square. Second one is pool of mercury, that is a excess of mercury present at the base of the cell, excess of Hg present at the base of the cell is the counter electrode. This is a counter electrode. And third electrode, that is a saturated calomel electrode, which is coupled to this working electrode through voltmeter, used to monitor or control the potential of dropping mercury electrode. Therefore, here electrolysis solution and analyte solution is taken. Analyte solution is taken into polarographic cell. Here this is a analyte solution. Here analyte solution is made a part of this electrolysis cell, and when working electrode is dropping mercury electrode and pool of mercury, then that electrolysis cell is called as polarographic cell. Second component of this polarographic apparatus is called as the second component of the polarographic instrumentation is the system for removal of dissolved oxygen. Polarographic analysis is the electrolysis of analyte solution using a pool of mercury and dropping mercury electrode. Therefore, if oxygen is present in the solution, that also undergo reduction. If dissolved oxygen is present in analyte solution, it undergo reduction at DME at two different potential. Initially, the oxygen is get converted to O2 2 minus, that is a peroxide oxidation state as it is present in H2O2, and it will be possible at potential is equal to minus 0.05 volt. Similarly, the peroxide ion thus again further reduced to oxide ion, and this oxide oxidation state is present as in H2O, and this reduction will be takes place at minus 0.90 volt. Therefore, if dissolved oxygen is present in the analyte solution, that is reducible at this potential or at this potential, and therefore reduction current of oxygen is get added into the reduction current of analyte. Therefore, the measured current found to be more than actually it is present, and that's why the concentration of analyte is also found to be more than actually it is present in the solution. Therefore, in a polarographic analysis, there is requirement of inlet and outlet for a nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas is bubbled into analyte solution to expel out the oxygen. Therefore, dissolved oxygen is removed from the analyte solution by passing or by bubbling the nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas is bubbled into the analyte solution, oxygen is given out and nitrogen is inert compared to oxygen, and therefore it does not interfere in the measurement. But when dissolved oxygen is present, that contributes its reduction current in the reduction current of analyte, and concentration of analyte is found to be more than actually it is present. Third component for a polarographic instrument is the electrical circuit for application of DC linearly increasing DC potential. In a polarographic analysis, dropping mercury electrode and pool of mercury that are connected to a power supply or battery, and here DME is functioning as a cathode, DME functioning as a cathode, and here pool of mercury as a anode. Across these two electrodes, a potential difference is linearly applied to carry out the electrolysis of this analyte solution. For this purpose, the power supply is connected through the resistance wire. In order to increase the potential linearly, we have to decrease for linear increase in DC potential, we have to decrease a resistance linearly. As we decrease the resistance linearly, automatically the potential of the working electrode increases, and therefore here linear increase in DC potential is carried out by linear decreasing resistance of the circuit. As that potential reaches, to the reduction potential of the analyte, undergo reduction, and this current and reduction current is measured in polarographic analysis. Therefore, the potential at which that analyte undergo reduction is called as decomposition potential. Decomposition potential is the potential at which analyte undergo a reduction process, or reduction of the analyte starts or takes place. That potential is called as decomposition potential. In electrogravimetry, we know that decomposition potential, that is a minimum external voltage required to carry out the continuous electrolysis process. Similarly, in this case, decomposition potential, that is a potential at which the reduction of analyte species starts or takes place. That potential is called as decomposition potential. Therefore, here in polarographic analysis, linear DC potential is applied across these two electrodes by linear decreasing the resistance of the circuit. Student, the fourth component of the polarographic instrument is the recorder. The pen recorder is used in a recorder for obtaining polarogram. In polarographic analysis, the cathodic current generated due to the reduction of analyte is measured as a function of applied voltage. And this graph is called as polarogram. Therefore, there is requirement of the recorder for to obtain the polarogram. Polarogram is a plot of cathodic current as a function of applied voltage. Therefore, here a pen recorder is used to obtain polarogram. And in this case, how does it recorded the polarogram? Here there is a long rolled graph paper on which the pen of the pen recorder is placed. The graph paper opens with a rate proportional to the applied potential, and the movement of pen on the paper is equal to or is directly proportional to the magnitude of the cathodic current produced. Therefore, in this case, for obtaining a polarogram, a pen recorder is used. Pen recorder consisting of a roll of graph paper that opens with a rate proportional to applied potential across these two electrodes. A pen is placed on the graph paper. The movement of pen is controlled by the magnitude of the cathodic current, and a polarogram is obtained. This polarogram as it is a plot of cathodic current versus applied EMF. This graph is like this. Here, current in microampere versus voltage in millivolt, and the graph is like this. Initially, the movement of pen is very slow. As the electrolysis starts, the current increases. It will be reaches to maximum. As total analyte is reduced, again current becomes constant. In this case, this is a point at which this electrolysis starts is called as decomposition potential. And here, this is a state of this graph where the electrolysis is completed and current becomes constant. That current is called as limiting current. Therefore, here the small current which is flowing through the circuit before the electrolysis is called as residual current. This residual current and limiting current, difference between these two current is called as diffusion current, and this diffusion current is directly proportional to the concentration of the analyte. One half of the diffusion current, what is the potential? That is called as even half or half wave potential. This half wave potential in polarography is the identity of the material. Therefore, here in polarography, Result in polarographic analysis is obtained in the form of polarogram. Polarogram is a plot of cathodic current as a function of applied voltage, and total analysis, that is quantitative and qualitative analysis of the analyte, is carried out from the polarogram. Question: what is polarography? Polarography. Explain its instrumentation with schematic diagram. Second question is that why the dissolved oxygen is removed from the analyte solution before its electrolysis by polarography. You can find out the answer of these two questions. With this, I invite you to my next lecture on polarographic analysis, and thanks for joining with me.